Hello, beautiful beings. I'm Azrael, and I'm coming to you live today from Nashville, Tennessee. And I'm glowing with light. Oh, it's so beautiful. The sunshine is just coming in and covering me with its beautiful grace, joy, and beauty. There it goes behind the clouds again. Yeah, how have you been? How is life, and how are you navigating these beautiful times of the darkening days, if you're in the northern hemisphere as well, at least? I'm good. I have a bit of a cold today, but I've been doing a lot. There's been a lot going on in my world, in my life, a lot of caring for others, and yeah, I've just been busy. So my body's saying, time to rest, Azrael, time to rest a little bit. And I'll get that opportunity to do more so in a couple days. Anyways, I thought again, I've been really enjoying doing the card readings on here. I thought they were a beautiful way to connect, to share, to give insight, and that's what I want to work with today. Is a couple card readings. I brought my three, I guess, favorite deck for this group. The Maya Toll deck, as well as Angel and Ascended Masters deck by Doreen Virtue, and then my favorite old tarot deck, the Rider-Waite Tarot. So what I'd like to do as I open to these readings is really tune in to what do we most need as a collective to know right now, and setting that intention that whoever shows up today really needs to hear this reading. And it might be about something bigger going on in their life, or it might be about a very specific incident that they have a question on. So know that if you're here and you're listening to this and hearing this, it's very much for you, and here to answer and bring support to whatever's going on in your life. So I always like to draw from the herbs, the plants, the earth, their wisdom. And if there was anything that we needed to know right now, anything that was going to support us and allow us in our own journey of self-growth to go deeper or to be supported, what would it be? I love this. This is such a beautiful one, such a potent reminder. Be yourself, Daisy. Oh, daisies are so amazing. They're like so bright and alive. They're like one of the first flowers in the summer that come up and say, here I am. And they're bouncing like with their joy and their sunny centers, and they are just uniquely them, right? So this card for me really carries the essence of joy, and the joyfulness, not just of being ourselves, but of shining bright in our power and shining bright in our energy, shining bright in who we are. So what comes through, or what's really coming through, if you need to hear this today, is don't be afraid to be yourself, but even more importantly, don't hold back from being yourself. Don't hold things in because it's safe, or because it's the right thing to do, or because you're supposed to keep things together a certain way. This card is all about shining the joy that's you, accessing what it is that makes you happy, and following that path, and giving yourself permission to do it. I would also encourage that if you've been working too hard, if you're working a lot right now, or if you're having to really slog it out, give yourself permission to take a break and to find joy, to find play, to find yourself shining. And I just smile because I feel like a daisy right now with the sun on my face. It's like the shining light that comes from the sun, but is truly just a reflection of the shining light that we are. So Daisy, be yourself, be playful, be fun, and follow your heart. So if you notice yourself sacrificing, or you're sacrificing for another's needs, notice that and ask, what do I need? And can I bring more to the situation if I trust that in myself? Okay. What do we need to know here from the Ascended Master cards? If there was anything we needed to know as a collective, or anyone watching this needed to know, what is the most important thing that we need to know in this moment? What is there for us? This is a really positive day. We've got Daisy, and then we've got Archangel Michael. You can do it. So Archangel Michael is huge, and actually he's right there smiling at me right now. So first of all, you can do it. Don't hold yourself back. Now is the time. If you have energy and flow, put your energy and flow forward. Move forward. Take the steps. Don't hesitate. But what comes even more to me is that he's here to allow us to release any bonds, patterns, or cords that are needing to be released. And so what are you holding on to, and what are you struggling with that has outlived its course? It is time to let it go. It is time to make the shift and call on Archangel Michael for support. He's here to help release you. There is nothing in the way of stopping you from being on your path or making the steps that you need to for growth. It's choosing to do it, and it's choosing to step forward in that. So take some time for some self-reflection, or take some moments to really notice, where am I holding on that it is no longer serving me anymore, and call in on the support of the angels. And I'm going to just take a moment because Michael's right here with me. He's saying, don't be afraid. And this goes back to the first card. Be all that you're here to be all that you can be, and step and trust forward. Move forward on your path. The time is now. It's not time to be stagnant. It's not time to be sluggish. There's support there for you, and there's nothing to fear. Okay. So I'm going to pick one last card. And this is from my Rider-Waite deck. And again, if you're just tuning in, knowing that if you have a specific question or something, any of these cards will answer them. But they can also just be a general reading for our collective awareness. Which is, what do we most need to know right now, especially in the next few weeks to come? What would support us? I'm going to pick a couple cards because this one I'm not super clear on. Okay, so 2 cards. The first card, I was like, really? Hold on tight? What, you're holding on too tight? Okay, it goes a little bit with the other cards. It's the 4 of Pentacles. It's really feeling bound and chained by the physical realm. And it's being bound and changed by feeling the lack of, and the lack of prosperity, the lack of abundance, the lack of flow. I would say a lot of us have been feeling this the last couple years. There's been a lot of energy in the collective scarcity. I need to hold on to. It's not safe to move forward. So obviously, pulling this card, it's sort of like, okay, like that is still the general awareness. That's still generally what's going on. And the invitation for you is don't hold on so much. Let yourself trust, and don't get in the fear. I sort of, like I said, he's sort of stuck there. He's like, I'm stuck there, and I'm like holding on. I'm not moving. Like I'm not even dreaming. I'm just staying where I am. He does have the money at his center, or that coin at his center, but there's like a sense of us sometimes holding on to too much fear. But then the second card I picked was the Empress. And the Empress is pure creative abundance, prosperity, potential, flow, living your heart's dreams. So what I'm curious about is if there is going to be a time, maybe I asked for the next 2 weeks, where we're going to be holding on to some fears, right? Can I really be myself? Can I let that go? Can I step forward? Can I move forward on this new path? Am I supported? Am I financially able to do this? Am I able to move forward? And it doesn't feel like it, right? For some of us, it's not going to feel like it. We're going to be holding things tight. And so just be patient. Don't get in the head about it, because pure creativity, birth, and flow is coming soon. Trust in that. With that comes prosperity and abundance of spirit. So I would say you can do it. Be yourself. And don't hold on too tightly to the fears or the whole old ways, because there is a new birthing for you coming very, very soon. So short and sweet today because I have a cold, but I wanted to share. And yeah, Feel free to let me know if this resonated, if you have any questions. And as always, I'm sending you so, so, so much love. Namaste.